What is the mood amongst the Oklahoma fan base right now? We're doing the mood tracker, and tonight we go to Norman, Oklahoma. I was in Oklahoma. Last week I was down in Chickasha. I was in El Reno. I was in Norman, Stillwater. I was in both of those towns for a brief period. Went up to Enid. Of course, this was all non-football related. I was storm chasing. But you know what? I visited many a gas station. I hit up Love's. I hit up Quick Trip, several come and goes. And I feel like I have as good a gauge as anyone right now on the mood of Oklahoma fans because I spoke to several of you, took a couple of pictures, and you know what I've realized? The mood amongst Oklahoma fans is just place at the table, which was made famous by Steve Latimer in the hit early 90s movie The Program. Latimer was the roided up defensive lineman who just wanted to start. And so he sees his name with the ones, and then he goes and puts his head through multiple windshields in the parking lot because, again, roids. But all he wanted was a place at the table. That's Oklahoma folks right now. Oklahoma folks are being thought as a second-class citizen, or Oklahoma as a program. Oklahoma as a program is kind of being viewed as a second-class citizen. It's like an addition to Texas coming into the SEC. And Oklahoma folks have got to be sitting there saying, hold up. So our 5-year recruiting average is 9th. Theirs is 7.4, not a huge difference. We've won 5 of the last 6 against them. We both won double-digit games last year. We've got 3 straight top 20 portal classes, and their win total's 10.5, and ours is 7.5. They're expected to be a playoff contender, and we're expected to exist. What? You know what? That's fine. Just give us a seat at the table. As long as we got a spot at the table, we'll prove you wrong because it's Oklahoma, and we always have to do that because we're always put in the back seat in the preseason, and then we do Oklahoma stuff during the season. I'd feel the same way. I feel the same way. None of it matters, including what's said on this show. When it comes time to play on Saturday, none of it matters. They are in a familiar role. I think, I mentioned this earlier in the show, the Oklahoma offensive line is one of the biggest what-ifs in all of college football this year. Because if you told me nothing more than that offensive line is going to be way better than you think they're going to be, Oklahoma can make the playoff. Oklahoma could compete for the SEC championship. Because if you've got that taken care of, that's going to be an explosive offense. Defense is there, like quarterback there, wide receiver room there. If their offensive line is significantly better than what people expect, if that what if is answered in the affirmative for Oklahoma, you talk about rubbing it in people's faces, that fan base would be able to do it until the end of time. And they've been able to do it for a while. This isn't the first time people have doubted them. So the mood out there, trust me, I just got back from Oklahoma. The mood out there is just give us a place at the table. Think whatever you want. Put the odds out there. I mean, they remember last year. They remember that Red River shootout. Which team was favored? Wasn't Oklahoma. How'd the game end? So it doesn't really matter. That game against Tennessee, though. Forget about the Texas game for a second. The game against Tennessee. SEC debut for Oklahoma. Their former quarterback, Josh Heupel, coming into Norman. Tennessee at Oklahoma, September 21st. One of the sneaky games of the year in college football. I got that one circled, man. The red Sharpie's out on my helmet grid schedule. I got that one circled already. Hey, just give them a place at the table. That's all Oklahoma needs. Place at the table. That's the mood in Norman.